social anxiety, it can negatively impact your life. Social anxiety is always associated with living in an unbalanced state. In the following scenes, we will identify key areas that could be an area where your life may be in an imbalanced state. Think of your situation. Could that be a contributing factor to your anxiety? If it is, then think of the adjustments you need to make to bring balance to that area of your life. In a moment, I'm going to share a resource with you that will help you identify imbalances in your life. Then I'll share with you a free resource that will help you balance every area of your life. Your social anxiety will be a thing of the past. People with social anxiety have trouble making friends, finding partners, and getting promotions at work. Social anxiety sufferers experience intense fear or embarrassment in social or performance situations, such as meeting new people, speaking up in class, attending parties, dating, selling something to a stranger, or calling someone back after an initial conversation. This is because people who suffer from this ailment are extremely sensitive to judgmental glances and unkind words from others. They are easily hurt by even the slightest rejection, so much so that they avoid interactions for extended periods. These negative impacts are not only challenging but dangerous, as they can exacerbate the severity of your condition. Let's take a look at why social anxiety can be so bad for you. The reason for doing this is to inspire you to take action and beat your social anxiety. 1. Loss of self-esteem and confidence. Social anxiety sufferers usually feel like everyone is judging them. As a result, they become extremely self-conscious and self-critical. They think that everyone can see their flaws, which leads them to lose their confidence and self-esteem, and eventually, shun relationships with others. People with social anxiety tend to overanalyze every little thing they do, say, or think. They don't let themselves make mistakes, but instead, they try to be perfect in everything they do. This perfectionism is what leads to self-criticism and self-consciousness. Social anxiety can cause you to feel withdrawn from society. If you don't get out and meet people, you won't be able to get to know yourself better to realize your strengths and weaknesses. You won't know what you are good at and where your strengths lie, and this will, in turn, affect your self-esteem and confidence. 2. Depression. You may not realize it, but social anxiety can lead to depression as a result of the negative impacts it has on your life. Examples include lower self-esteem and confidence, loss of enjoyment in activities that you used to like, and a decrease in your overall quality of life. When you have social anxiety, you might avoid social situations because of the fear of being judged by others. Depression is often caused by a lack of human interaction, especially when people suffer from severe social anxiety. If you can't get out there and meet new people, you won't have anyone to help you get rid of your social anxiety. You will have nobody to talk to, and you will feel alone thereby, increasing your chances of getting depressed. Also, you may find yourself feeling sad about your situation and start feeling sorry for yourself. This will make you more depressed, as you will start focusing on all the negatives in your life instead of the positives. You will have a negative outlook on life and will let your social anxiety dictate your mood. 3. Severe anxiety. People with social anxiety disorder tend to have severe anxiety, the feeling of fear, nervousness or worry. It is an emotion that helps you deal with a challenge or a change in your life. However, when it becomes a problem, your anxiety could be a sign of a mental health disorder, such as social anxiety disorder. Social anxiety is the fear of being in a social situation where you might embarrass or humiliate yourself. It can make you feel extremely nervous and uncomfortable around other people. This can lead to severe anxiety, especially when you are in the middle of a social situation, and you become hypersensitive to your surroundings. You are constantly on the lookout for potential dangers, even when they are not likely to occur, becoming extremely uncomfortable in social situations, which often causes a heightened state of anxiety. 4. Panic attacks. These are episodes of intense fear that are accompanied by uncomfortable physical symptoms. Whether you are experiencing frequent panic attacks or just one or two, they can occur when you have a heightened state of anxiety. When you have an anxiety disorder, your body will always be on high alert, ready to move into action at any moment. When you are in a state of anxiety, you may have a racing heart, shortness of breath, dizziness, and an intense feeling of dread. You may also experience nausea or a sudden urge to flee. These symptoms may be uncomfortable, especially when they occur in social situations. 5. Irrational thinking. Individuals with social anxiety tend to be extremely pessimistic and irrationally think about the worst-case scenario. They may doubt themselves and their abilities at every step. These people don't feel a part of the group because they don't think they belong. They make a much bigger deal about everything, for example, a tiny criticism or a small mistake, and feel as if everyone is staring at them. They may believe that other people are always judging them or that they are going to embarrass themselves in front of everyone and have a hard time separating these thoughts from reality. They don't focus on the present or what is in front of them, instead they focus on the things that can go wrong. 6. Irritable bowel syndrome. If you suffer from a severe case of social anxiety, you'll likely be spending a lot of time at home, away from social situations. You may feel sad and depressed because you don't have the things and people in your life that you once did. When you are stressed, you may develop gastrointestinal problems, experiencing abdominal pain, bloating, and changes in bowel movements. 7. High blood pressure. When you are stressed, you may develop high blood pressure and suffer from various health problems which can become very serious if not treated. This can be caused by several things, including being highly stressed, eating unhealthy foods, and not getting enough sleep. It can lead to chronic kidney disease, stroke, and coronary artery disease. 8. Lightheadedness and dizziness. These are some of the other symptoms of social anxiety, as well as feeling faint and an increased heart rate. You may also be taking more breaks than normal because of feeling overwhelmed and anxious and constantly worried about what others are thinking. 9. Physical symptoms. Apart from mental and emotional symptoms, social anxiety can also cause some physical symptoms, such as feeling tense in the body, having a dry mouth, and shortness of breath. You are hyper-aware of your surroundings. You may have a knot in your stomach, feel restless and fidgety, or feel as though your heart is racing. I promise to share a free resource that will help you live a balanced life. That resource is balancedwillhealth.com. Balancedwillhealth.com is a 10-part video course that's 100% free. It will help you to discover the areas in your life where you're out of balance. While you are going through the course, you will be presented with the information and resources that will help you live a balanced, anxiety-free life. Join today. There's no excuse, it's 100% free. You won't be asked for a credit card, just go to balancedwillhealth.com. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video. Please leave a comment, like this video, and subscribe to our channel.